Going on, guys? It's your boy PS239 River Boy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And we're gonna do another video on what's under the hood of the Pepevault. And I did quite a few updates this week, some bug fixes and changes, and I added like a couple things I'm actually gonna show you, but the every single time I reset my phone, because I did an update on my phone this week, it actually resets all of my progress to about like 30 days ago. So I only have like the past 2 days of what I've done, which all I did was change the placement of the daily payout because some new users were having issues trying to find or having issues finding it, and it's because um, I added that warning and that little notice. And if you are on a mobile phone, the collection button would be at the very bottom. But if you're on desktop, that wouldn't really be of an issue because the screen looks a lot different on desktop version, but on mobile, you're like way up close and it's way harder to see it. I could actually change it to mobile version right now so you guys can see. I actually like the desktop version, but I'm gonna change it to the mobile version just so you guys can see. It looks a lot different now on the mobile version. Before, it would pop up and it would say dashboard and then have that. So people wouldn't know that the button to collect your Pepe was all the way at the very bottom. And basically, you just come to the top and you can collect your Pepe. So I basically changed that there, and I know I just added this like yesterday and it's already got 4,000 Pepe into it, and I believe the winner of the second one is Cyrax. Again, this boy is going crazy buying all of these raffle Pepes. That's actually pretty clutch. And the auctions, guys, I lowered the starting bid of the auctions to a 30-day ROI to give people a more of incentive to bid so I can make more Pepe off of the fees so it can stay in the vault for a longer. So you can see now that each bid has at least 10, 15, at least more than 10 bids on it. So that's actually starting to do good, and I think it's only 1%. And since I changed it, it went from 2 million Pepe burned to now it's almost 3.5 million Pepe burned. So I'm trying to keep that Pepe inside the wallet while I long term hold it, because right now all we're doing is falling and falling and falling. I don't want to sell no Pepe, and I don't want to do any taxable events because things have actually changed. The game has changed a lot this year, so to I need to strategically sell and buy the Pepe if I want to make money. I could do the bots because Pionex, they do their tax forms so easy to where you don't have to worry about so much. But I if I'm going to do other things like leverage trading, I need to be very careful on how much money I make because it could wash all of my gains that I'm trying to pay you guys if I don't take the proper measures. And it's like called tax loss harvesting. And basically what I would do is just take the Pepe, sell it at a price where it's lower than the last time I bought it, but then I have to make sure I buy it cheaper than when I sell it, so then I gain more Pepe than what I had when I sold the Pepe. But the difference from when I sold the Pepe and when I bought the Pepe will be a tax write-off. So say I bought the Pepe at 00 or like 507, and then I sold the Pepe at 504 like it is right now, and then I buy all the Pepe back at 503. I'll basically make 20% more Pepe, but I'll have 100% tax write-off, or I'll have like a 60% or 70% tax write-off on my taxes because I lost 60% of the value of my Pepe when I sold it, and then I don't gain any more taxes until I sell that Pepe again. So what I can do at that point is just stake the Pepe and then hold it until we get to a top, and then do what I did just recently, borrow against it when it goes even lower than, or when it gets on these dips, and I could sell on the dip, on the rises back up, and then pocket like 10 from like 100 to like $500 in the vault from just doing little borrow flips and paying the little small interest back. So that's what I've been doing on the side with that, and it's just pretty strategic. And honestly, I think you guys should do that too with all of your coins. You should never really sell your coins. Borrow against it when the price is very low, and then buy more coins, and then sell it when it's high, pay back your loan, rinse and repeat. Guys, you never really want to sell your coins. It creates taxable events. So with I got the Surfer Pepes, and then I added also a new rank system. Totally forgot about that, guys. Screaming in your ear. But I added a new rank system. There hasn't been much. I tested it, but apparently it seems that Milos and Cypher have a bunch of stat buffs. I don't have many stat levels, and I don't have many fusions on my characters, so these guys are pretty OP. They just wiped the floor with me all 3 times I went to test the rank feature. So it's working and it's operational, and that's really good, guys. So besides that and that, I did a couple more small little bug fixes underneath the system sync and the admin dashboard. But besides all that, guys, it's not really too much that I did this week, besides like small little bug fixes behind the scene that I noticed where, hey, this doesn't look right, those numbers don't look right, this isn't working when I click it. So I'm just trying to get this app fully operational and save as much Pepe and buy as much Pepe as I can while Pepe is really cheap, so then I can make the money and then make sure we have this thing running for a very long time. I'm trying to get this crypto license and these other gambling license so I can make this official. And then once I do that, guys, I'm gonna put this on that Google Play and Apple Play in the Apple Store. And once that happens, I believe this app is gonna blow up, because once it's on the Play Store and someone just puts Pepe and then this thing pops up, it's gonna be crazy. And I just can't wait for that to happen. I'm really excited. I poured like my heart and soul into this app, and I've spent so much money, and people tell me it's not really worth it, but my investors tell me otherwise. But alright, guys, well, before we go, I want to say I appreciate every single one of you guys who've invested and watches these videos, and I just don't know how else to say it. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't keep doing this. I know I spent a little bit of money on my own before anyone ever invested into this, like 2,000 or 3,000, and this was just gonna be a little pet project, like a little pet project, and if it worked, it worked. But when I told a couple people, it blew up, and it's crazy to say that in 6 months I have, what is it at? In 6 months I have over 1.6 bill or 1.7 bill Pepe invested, almost 300 mil Pepe withdrawn, 810 members joined, and almost 3,000 miners minted, and 164 unique collectors. So that means 164 people have purchased a collectible from the marketplace as an item. So that means they've actually purchased collectibles from the marketplace. But there are ways to get free Pepe, and they are very, very thin in between, and I do want to add more free ways, and that's what my next goal is. Probably I only really need to get like 2,000 more dollars in Pepe before I can just start adding more features heavy like I did a few months ago. A few months ago, I was using the Pepe to add more features. Now I want to buy more Pepe and save it for the top again because I want to sell at the tops, save the money for taxes, and then use the money for updates. And then I want to buy back at the bottoms. And even if I got to use some of the money from my check, I'll do it. And I try to spend just enough that I can handle and nothing more and nothing less. But alright guys, I'm gonna hit you guys up in the next one. I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's stack this Pepe together.